Good.
So what do you think? Easy?
Yeah, that's super easy.
Awesome.
This was so easy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done something so easy on a car.
What are you doing over here, Darren?
Well, since we had your car up and you guys were busy putting all those rivets on, I went ahead and took the rear ones off, and then also those are all clean. So I cleaned them real good, and we've been talking about using the UndrDog product to coat the wheels. And then you've seen this product that I put on my tires, this Dura dressing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you want to show it on my car, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so this is the Dura Coat on his car. Come over here real quick, Maddie, and touch the side of that, and then show us your finger.
Wow.
Nothing comes off.
Wow. That is so clean.
So this product, it's made to last really a year. And all you do, I've put it on all my cars in the last 6 months, maybe every month or two, depending on like my daily driver, maybe every month and a half, you just put one little extra coating on it and it just keeps it going. And we'll demonstrate it when we coat them. You can kind of determine how much shine you want by how many coats you put on.
Oh, okay.
But they tell you no less than 10 times, so it's a very important step, is you have to properly clean the tires for this product to work. Now yours, you're gonna see it's actually pretty easy. If you have a vehicle that has 10 or 20,000 miles, it could take you probably 6 to 7 of washing and scrubbing the tires before you're ready to coat it. So that's just a heads up to people. But the product, Dura dressing, it comes in a box like this. They literally give you everything you need, including the brush, the cleaner, the applicator pad. It's really easy. And what I found is I originally tested it with a smaller one on the Corvette, and I realized pretty quick it was a product that I liked.
Yeah.
So I started buying the big size cleaner, the coating, because I knew I was going to put it on all my vehicles. I was sold pretty quick.
Yeah.
But you can link it up. I actually reached out to them and they said they would give us a discount code to all the followers. So BOS20 is 20% off.
Awesome.
And to coat like a normal set of tires like this kit with our discount code is probably around $30. So it's not much.
That's cheap.
And I mean, I know you hate the tire sling.
I hate tire sling. I really won't even use tire dressing unless I've tested it and it doesn't sling. And there's only a couple that I know of that don't sling, but you have to let them sit for 24 hours.
Right.
So this is going to be amazing.
And a lot of the tire dressing products are actually really bad for your tires.
Oh, really?
They dehydrate them.
Oh, yeah.
So over the longevity, it can have issues. This doesn't have any of that in it, but you're going to see yours are going to be easy clean because you said you haven't put any tire dressing on it.
Nothing at all.
So it'll clean up pretty quick.
Sweet.
So
let's do it.
When are we doing mine?
Let's
Coming
do
back
it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is going to be our first coating. I'm just going to spray the tires with their product. And regardless if you use their tire dressing product, this tire cleaner works awesome.
I'm sure.
But you see, you're going to see it's got the brownish color. That's dirt and stuff on the tire. And what they tell you is the way you're going to know these are clean, and you're going to see it. We're going to do this. We're going to wash it and repeat. Once you get to the point where it starts to set up and look white, then you kind of know you've reached getting them clean.
Sure.
Because I've done so many vehicles now, even when I get to that, I just do one more because it's really quick, right? You're just scrubbing it with the brush that they provide. And then just repeat the same step. Just wash it, spray it.
Let's see what this looks like after once.
Yeah. Based on the other ones I did, it actually just started cleaning up a lot quicker than most of the tires that I've done.
It's already looking a lot better.
Yeah, I can see a little bit, but
yeah, a little bit.
I mean, yours, you could probably get away with doing 2 or 3, but honestly, there's no reason not to just kind of overdo it because the way the product adheres to the tires, just
you
might as well just make sure.
Sure.
But yeah, it's that easy and just hose it off. Okay, so we're ready to get started with the coating. We've cleaned the tires. They are as clean as we think we can get them.
Yeah, they look clean.
And again, this is the oversized tire dressing bottle I bought. They give you a smaller bottle to do probably 4 to 6 tires, but this is what we're gonna use. And they give us this applicator pad. Now what I'm gonna do, and I found this works really good, because we have smaller, low-profile tires, we're actually going to cut this in half.
That's for like a truck.
Exactly.
Or a car with like
right.
size tires.
And then it speeds it up when you have a guest with Madeline
exactly.
to apply it, and speeds it up. So I'll give her one. Now the other little trick when you talk to people that have done this, and I kind of, before I got started coating my car, I was like, well, what's the best way to do this, right? And a couple people had some really good pointers. And you go to a dollar store and buy these really cheap little spray bottles. I think you get like 2 of them for $1. And the reason this will be important, or I think works better, and then you get these little paint brushes there too.
Oh, yeah. The
reason the spray kind of works good is when we get to, especially if you had trucks that were kind of knobby, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then grab your applicator pad, put some on that. Now you'll notice we did get some on your wheels, which we're immediately going to take off here in a second.
So we're going to let Maddie do it on one of the wheels. That way she can see how to do her own wheels when she gets it.
Yes, yes. All right, so let's first.
Yeah, that's good. And she's got it down.
Oh yeah.
I feel like my arm even twists all the way.
There you go.
There you go. Mike, you can show them. This is how quick we've done it, right? We just jumped to that tire, and this one's already pretty much drying.
Yeah, very true.
Good.
So what do you think? Easy?
Yeah, that's super easy.
Awesome. All right, let's do all the rest.
A few moments later.
It looks so good already.
Yeah, they really do, don't they?
They look good. There's one last step I'm going to show you guys. We're going to use
So there's one last step?
one last little step. So we've done 4 coatings,
Yeah.
and they're pretty dry. They're probably about 80% dry. We're going to use the leaf blower and just on a low speed. The reason we're going to do that is if there is any left on here, we could take a cloth and dampen it. We just don't want any, you can tell, I don't know if we can find one that has a little bit of whiteness on it. We did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I don't think, well, maybe over here.
Yeah, that one we just did.
Yeah. So there's some right there.
So something like that, I mean, that's on the part that's going to wear off real quick. But if you didn't, here's what would happen, because on my truck that was very knobby, it'll dry and it'll actually kind of peel up off. So this is where the leaf blower just kind of evens that out. So we did this today. We took the wheels and tires off. You don't necessarily have to do that. In fact, you definitely don't have to do that. I've done my other vehicles with the wheels and tires on. Recommendation would be, if you can find like maybe something that's a 1/4 or a 1/2 inch boards, drive up on them to give yourself a little bit of height.
Yeah.
So that way when you're cleaning it and everything else, and then the other little pointer would be, when you get to the point where you're going to apply the dressing, is take a piece of cardboard, kind of jam it under there. Because if you do it on your driveway or in your garage, you're going to see it, just like any tire dressing that gets on there. So, and that's also, as Mike was showing, as we were doing each step, we were as precautionary, just wiping down the wheels or alcohol spray or cleaner, just to make sure they were clean. But you can see, in fact, you should touch it, Mike. You don't have gloves on. I know you were scared there for a second.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nothing on my finger at all.
What would you say, Maddie? Between steps, what, maybe a minute or 2 to dry? It's quick.
Yeah, barely. Not even. It was really quick.
So we moved tire to tire to tire, and just as soon as we got to the 4th one, we just went back to the first one. And we did 4 coatings, and this is where Mike kind of felt comfortable. He liked the sheen. I think on my car, I maybe did 5. Maybe a little bit shinier, maybe too shiny for some people. But what you can do, you know, a week or 2 from now, 3 weeks from now, if you decide you want it to be shinier, just wash them with soap and reapply another coating.
Yeah.
And the cool thing too is going forward, kind of like when you ceramic coat your paint or your wheels, which we're going to show here in a second, cleanup is super easy. You're not going to use any chemicals on the tires to clean them. They're going to wash right off. And that's actually the thing that I found, especially in my truck. I've done 2 trips going to different ranches, and I leave there, they're white, they got all the dust from gravel roads. I come home, I usually just hose it off, and probably 3/4 of that goes off, and then when I wash it, it's all gone, they look shiny again.
Awesome.
So it saves you a ton of time.
So now we're gonna ceramic coat them with UndrDog. You guys know this product very well already on the channel. If you go in the description, you'll get 15% off with the link down there. Or if you just go to getunderdog.com, you can put in Brink of Speed and it gives you.
And then the Dura Coating is BOS 20.
Yeah,
but you'll link that up.
Yeah, I'll link everything up. But we'll get these all coated. That's not going to change really the look too much, but it will protect them and help make the brake dust slide off a lot faster.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead, since again, we're going to coat your brake calipers. And then the new rockers, we're going to coat those. We'll show that real quick. It's super quick and easy. In fact, we'll let Madeline do it, since she's probably never coated a car before.
I have not. It's my first time.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
So the first step, we've already cleaned the calipers. This is just our normal cleaner spray. We're going to just spray this down real quick. Now today, we're not going to do the paint, and the reason being is Mike has not decided what he wants to do yet. So you probably wouldn't want to ceramic coat or coat a car if you plan to do PPF or some sort of vinyl wrap, because you're gonna have to take it off. Stickers, wrap, PPF, bugs do not like ceramic coated cars, which is a good thing.
It's a very good.
It's a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna pre-apply this to her applicator pad. We're gonna get some on there. We're gonna squeeze it to kind of moisten it all up, and then all she's gonna do is put it on our new parts.
I'm here.
Yeah, you don't have to press hard.
Yeah, you don't have to press it.
Okay.
Real.
And I go back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah, just like that.
If you were doing the paint, you'd do like a hashtag type formation, but that's fine. Perfect. Yep, perfect. So as Mike's probably shown in different videos, the UndrDog product, part of the reason we like it, the flashing time, it's 5+ minutes, so we're not stressed out to get it off. And we can already see in the light, it's starting to flash, it's starting to sweat up, because it's kind of warm in here today. So we're gonna wait probably another minute or 2.
All right, so we're gonna take a towel here and go ahead and wipe it off.
Straight from the sun.
There you go. It's all on and removed, and it'll be amazing next time I wash the car.
So the other thing we're gonna do, Mike, real quick, we're gonna do the calipers.
Yeah.
So same step, we just literally just wipe it on.
These are a piece of cake.
Piece of cake, we'll let it flash.
We'll do all 4 of those,
Yep.
and it makes those stay cleaner.
Yeah, no, this stuff works great. Plastic, vinyl, glass, paint, you name it.
All right, Maddie's gonna wipe the calipers down.
This was so easy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done something so easy on a car.
Yeah, UndrDog products really make things a
Yeah.
lot easier. It's not intimidating like the normal ceramic products are. It's very, very simple. The flash times are long, like Darren said, and it just makes it easy, like you said.
Super easy.
All right, so Darren and I are working hard on these wheels. As you saw before, we do have the Dura coating on them. So all 4 are Dura coated, but now these 3 right here have the UndrDog coating on them. And it's gonna be hard to tell on camera, but it really has made the satin stand out even more. And they're really beautiful with the UndrDog coating on. So we saved 1 wheel right here. So as usual, you wanna start with an applicator pad like this. Make sure there's nothing on it, and then take your UndrDog, just lightly drip. So then take the applicator pad and bend it in half, get it real saturated. And real quick, this says marine on it, guys, but don't let that fool you. This is not just for boats. The reason why it says marine is because it's a bigger bottle. You probably want to buy this bottle because it's going to last you a lot longer. You can do everything, the inside of your car, the outside of your car. So this is a really good deal. It's 100 milliliters. But yeah, this is not just for boats just because it says marine on it. With that bottle, just depending on how liberal you get with the solution, you could probably do 4 to 5, maybe 6 cars. So you start with the barrel here, and the barrel is the easiest part. And because these wheels are black, you can easily see where you've gone and where you haven't gone. So it's very simple to make sure you're coating the whole thing. And then once you're done with that, do the inside of the spokes. So the entire inside of this wheel is done. Now we just got to do the face and all the intricate openings in it. So I'll put a little more product on my pad. Make sure you put the lid back on. You don't want to dump that out. I like to tilt the tire in my hand. Obviously, if this is on your car, it's going to be a little different. But if it's off your car, this is the way I like to do it. And I start with a certain section and do that whole section first and then move to the next and the next. So I start in here first. Yeah, and obviously, whether you take the wheel off your car or not, make sure the wheel is extremely clean. And once you clean it, you're also going to want to put alcohol all over it just to get all the impurities off of it. And that's going to do it. So now we'll wait for this to flash, and it only takes about 4 to 5 minutes to flash, and we'll wipe the whole thing down on the inside first and then the outside.